Hello everyone and welcome to another Viscera vid. Today we're going to be going over the blog. It's a new one that just came out. Wife and I were talking about it and we're talking about it with people in chat as well. Not too thrilled about some of the changes, so let's get into it and talk what we're doing. So it is a weekly blog. Arachnid, Imposter. They're talking about Superior Spider-Man. They're talking about the 22nd having Danger Room coming out. Raid Warzone. Broken King Week 8. Phantom Rider Battle Pass. That's all normal stuff. The 24th is when he comes out to be available by cores or by money. Remember that as we get further on in this blog. Evasion Event Quasar. Yes, we call him Quasar. So it's kind of like Blastar, the way that went. It's just going to be for him instead. And then Superior ISO Revolution, I'll get into that. Hobgoblin added to Antimatter Store, which will be nice. We'll be able to get him with some Antimatter, get him up in the stars. But keep that in mind as well, because there's something going on right now that we're doing that needs his stars. Fantastic Four to bumps. So that's kind of cool. So we'll know when the dates are for that. Diamond Promotions. Thunderbolts to Red Star and Diamond Promotions. The Hood to Raid Store and Raid Orbs. That's going to be nice to be able to max him out. Helverine, Hard Nexus 1-9. He's going to be replacing Abman, I think is where we went, which will be nice for farming, but it sucks that he's going to be in a node because he's the one I think most of us have the least amount of shards for. Satana to Spotlight Raid Orb, and Hyperion is going to exit the Spotlight Raid Orb and move to War Store. So Blastar, get more shards. Rachel Summers, more shards. Scorpion, 100 shards in week 8. Phantom Rider, Battle Pass again. That you're still not going to be able to unlock them if you haven't spent money at the end of it, by the way. Just to let you know. You got one whole more Battle Pass after that. So here's the Broken King, earned 200 Blastar shards. Probably I'm pretty close to maxed out already. He's only for Crucible. He's only really good in Crucible. So, you know, do as you will with that. I'm not really impressed with them at all, unfortunately. I thought he was going to be a lot better. Broken King, this is going to start here. Insidious 6, Brawler, Scorpion. Stinging, Brawler, Scorpion during week 8. Daily objectives, weekly objectives, rewards. We know how those things go. It's all the same. Raid Warzone, Rachel Summers shards. Team up with Alliance to grab shards. That starts on my birthday, the 22nd. Goes to score points and supply X orbs and all those things. Rewards Azazel Diamond Orb Fragments. So, and Armory 20 Orb Fragments. So, you know there's going to be ways to purchase these event milestones. And so, you are out of the running if you're a normal human being. If you have all the money in the world, then there you go. There's a way to get some diamonds. Superior ISO Evolution, new purple ISO 8 levels. So yeah, they're going to be letting us get to Purple ISO 4 and 5. I'm sure it's going to start rolling out here soon. They've announced that already, and that'll more than likely be the DD9, the way you get to the end of that. Probably Gear 21 as well. Oh boy, you know, the slug begins. So yeah, you get all these things, rewards, Scorpion, Diamond Orb Frag. So again, if you have money, you can buy it your way to the top. If you're like normal people like me, then get ready to grind as much as you can to not quite get into the running to be able to get the diamonds for the people that you really want diamonds for, and still have to wait and be let down. So leaderboard rewards, here you go. This is where they are. Purple level 4 ISO islands, ions. So here's the first iteration. So be ready for this leaderboard to come out and watch for just a crazy amount of spending between probably 12 people at the top of this leaderboard. It's going to be insane because this is going to be the first time you're able to get the purple level 4 ISO. So it's just going to be insane. I just waiting for those numbers. Just crazy. So so we were talking before about Superior Spider-Man coming out on the 24th, right? So here's where it is, right? You get his orb, 675 power cores. I'm glad they're still keeping it there, right? Yeah, normal people can have money, just not the amount of money you got to spend for those things. 675, I'm glad they're still keeping it there. I really thought that by this time, the orbs were going to be 750, 800 power cores and have a minimum drop of 8. You know what I mean? So I really thought they'd change that by now. It'll happen soon, I'm sure. Same time, unlock, him, all this stuff, power up soon with red stars. It's going to come out at the same time. So make sure you open your 7 reds then. Don't do it before. Just wait until he comes out, open your 7 reds, get the biggest chance to get him at 7 reds. Yeah, easy stuff there. So here we go, Annihilation Raid 2. So remember what I had said about Superior Spider-Man coming out, okay? Here's where we're getting into that. So with the full Insidious 6 available this week. Available for who, right? This is what we're talking about. For those that have either saved up a bunch of power cores, for those who want to spend money, it is available for you to be able to earn Superior Spider-Man, to be able to play the Annihilation Raid 2, which, yeah, you guessed it. At the end of it, we have this thing down here, right? So it says at the end, we'll enlarge this a little bit so you all can see a little bit better. So 7 and 8 new optional nodes, right? The Hellfire Club and 7. 8 is going to be Insidious 6, and look how they did this, plus Shocker, plus Vulture. Don't give them the tag. No, we don't want them to be Insidious. We don't want them to have... We want to be able to... So inside of the character development, we want them to say have 2 Insidious 6 allies. We don't want you to be able to theory craft. We want those 2 Insidious 6 allies to have to be the other 2 of the 3. And then we're going to add Shocker and Vulture to it without the Insidious tag, so that you have to cookie cutter this thing. And that's the only ones you can use for the 7 and 8. Yeah, not too friendly to us that already had Orcus up. Orcus, as you can see, is not even listed in this thing at all. There is tech, right? Up to difficulty 7 is tech. But that's it. And now it's just Insidious 6 and Shocker for the next 3. Remember what it was before, where it was the last 2. So now for Hellfire Club, it's all of them for 7. Difficulties 3 through 7 is all Hellfire Club. So you don't get to use mutants in it anymore. The only one for that is now 5, it looks like. And even that you have to have Hellfire Club at 8 or 9. So yeah. So with this, they've added a boss, they've added new nodes, and to make up for that, they're going to making more raid energy be available. So, but not much. It's not like they're going to put it back up to 120. No, it's going to be at 96 is what it is. But it's still going to cap at 80 probably. So we're going to be capping at 80, but you can earn 96 through the day. So you have to do your raid stuff. If you're one of those people that only get on really once a day to do your raids, sorry, you don't have enough to be able to finish all the nodes. And then they'll fix it at some point in time and make it the way it's supposed to be. But in the meantime, it's frustration and making you get on more. It's just, it doesn't make a lot of sense how they do that. Like, why not just fix all the things at once and then put it out once it's all fixed? No. Let's do it the other way. All right, so and then guess what comes out as well? Danger Room, yay! Featuring Sinister Six. Okay, so Peter Parker steer clear of the Danger Room because Sinister Six getting called from Professor Xavier for some reason. The flex of my upcoming appearance in the Danger Room with so many Sinister Six characters now available. We're celebrating this infamous group of big bads, giving everyone the option to play with and old characters alike. Sinister Six, the only characters available during the run of Danger Room, will be returning to a 3-team approach to the Danger Room following this run. Okay, cool. I mean, I love Sinister Six, so this is great. They say they're reducing some of the RNG factor in map generation to help reduce the luck factor scoring points. But they're not reducing the RNG factor, I don't think, in any of the boons or who you're actually getting, right? So new difficulty 11 for the top commanders chasing the top leaderboard. So it's still going to be RNG even if you want to do it. Elite combat mini boss under 10 for all Danger Room rooms. Yeah. Mandatory care package nodes that contain heroes of combat modes. Right? So, okay. As every run features these care packages, they won't penalize your score for taking the package. All right. That's cool. I mean, good. I mean, everybody's going to have the same score pretty much if you do those and you decide to take the care package, whereas before if you did the battle instead you got more points. So you were punished by taking care package nodes, even though you have to really do them in order to get through. So I mean that part's pretty cool, but they're not going to change the RNG of the boons that we're getting. I mean, yeah, it's going to be all Sinister Six. There's only one team, right? So that'll be good. But you know, there's still going to be some that are better than others. So you're still going to have ones that really do nothing. And the characters you get, right? So if you don't have unlocked Hobgoblin, Superior Spider-Man, Scorpion yet, then you got to be able to get them, because I guarantee you the older Sinister Six are not going to do the damage even nearly as close as those three are going to do. So you're going to have to rent them. And then, yeah, it's just going to be, I don't know, it's going to be the same kind of thing, I think. So here's the Quasar. Here's who you need. Vigilante or Thunderbolts, a Curse or Fantastic Four are going to be getting through at 5 stars, 6 stars, and then 7 stars, right, to be able to get through those. Fantastic Four, you would have to have spent to get there. The rest, I think you could probably get 7 stars naturally through the Antimatter store, but Fantastic Four, that's a hard push to get 7 stars with just the Antimatter and the stuff we've had. So getting that one is going to be, and then you got to level them up too. So there's getting all that. So there's their Quasar Invasion event. Dark promotion credits on the milestones, right? So it's on 24th that comes out for that invasion. Power up your Harbinger trait characters, you know, all that stuff to be able to do that. And then we got Twitch drops, right? So that's starting on that Monday as well, 22nd. 1 hour training matters, antimatter training modules, antimatter, and then Superior Spider-Man shards. So, and then they do this thing, Battle of the Envoys. We got Dorky Dad and ZKG. They're going to be battling, I guess, seeing who gets the better RNG to finish Danger Room. I don't know. It doesn't really sound like it's very entertaining to me, but whatever. I mean, ZKG is a cool dude. Go check him out. You know, he's pretty funny, but it's just going to be an RNG fest. Like, I don't know why that's going to be something to, like, they're battling each other. It's not like it's PvP. So, I don't know. It's whatever. If you like that kind of thing, then enjoy it. If you don't, then don't watch it. It's all fine. But anyways, yeah, that's the blog that we just got. That's pretty much all that's going on with this. And not really excited about them putting the tags on those final nodes for Annihilation. Yeah, give us some choices. Stop forcing us to build certain things. It doesn't feel right for the normal player that plays, you know, daily free to play. We're not able to get those characters even unlocked in time to be able to do that. If you want to, you know, be able to farm the most resources in the most, you know, compatible way for your account. So it just doesn't feel very good to have something that's community wide, which is raids, be something that you're forced to not only play certain characters, but certain characters on the day that they are released in order to do those things. Feels a little scummy. But anyways, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And please leave some comments, like, and subscribe. It's always nice to hear from you guys. Until next time, I'm Viz, telling it like it is. Peace.